Yo, hello everyone, how's it going? It's that trans guy Ben, and welcome to the next little batch of videos. Yeah, the final 3 episodes coming up of the season. So, yeah, really excited to start this. I think I'm just going to do the one tonight. So I've just done episode 7, so trying to do 2 together if voice lets me. So yeah, we're going to get through this one, and then I can enjoy the final 2 episodes in a couple of days. But, yeah, really, the season is just... yeah, like so much more. You know, you guys weren't lying when you're like, oh, it proper levels up, and it's leveled up. Hell, yeah. Anyway, I won't do intros about what's going on and everything. I did a little in depth as usual at the end of the last. So yeah, let's go straight into it. All right. Is this a flashback? Not a flash forward. Oh, fuck. Damn. Oh, shit. Bloody hell. They're really turning that into a horror movie. Jesus. Alright, yeah, it's flashback. Fucking hell, that was unnecessary.
Last night was the first of my journey home.
Oh, okay, they are on
Still,
the ship.
my dreams are haunted by the faces of those pirates that first captured me.
You're on the way.
She was writing about me.
Do you think?
I suppose I can't blame her.
I really like Mrs. Barlow now. She's gone like right up in my
credit to her that she can function at all.
tier list.
Actually, some sort of clock that's finally struck its time and woken me from this dream we've been living. Reminded me how many years separate me from a world I still think of as home. How unrecognizable woman I am now would be to the woman I was then.
I recognize you.
See, I thought they didn't have a lot before I understood it all. I was like, why are they together? And so I feel there's still something there. I don't think it's anything sexual, but there's a bond. Jack's back! Whoa!
How in the fuck am I supposed to prepare to carry 5 million pieces of eight across an ocean without anybody knowing I'm doing it?
I don't know, but perhaps if you asked a little louder, there might be someone on the moon who could...
Even if somehow we can set sail to retrieve this gold without anyone knowing it, even if the intelligence is correct and the gold is retrievable, we haven't even begun to address the issue of where we'll put all that gold, much less defend it.
I quite like this guy. He's quite funny.
I humbly suggest you continue unloading the gold. By the time anyone expects to reload it, you will be close enough to departure to tell them the truth, yes?
Where's Anne? I want to see the reunion.
Is it possible for 2 men, days removed from unending wealth, to be any less happy? I can see that you are angry. But are you angry with Anne for leaving, or are you angry with me for offering her the opportunity? It would help me to understand with which I am dealing.
Oh, okay, so she's gone off.
For so many years, I knew her. Perhaps the only one who truly knew her. But for weeks, with everything we've been through, everything she's done, she's a fucking mystery to me. So now I realize 2 things are possible. One, something has changed within her, something so significant that she's turned into someone I barely recognize. Or 2, it's a fantasy that I ever knew her at all.
So he's a bit lost without her there. What's she up to? And we've not seen her before.
I'm here to see the lady of the house.
She's occupied.
Good morning, dear.
She's spying. Oh. Who could she be getting that info for? Vane? Maybe? Yeah, because he'd know her. Oh, it's Eleanor. So Eleanor's got a spine on Max.
Next item.
Oh, he's on this ship. Alright, so he's not going for the treasure.
And we watch as they haul up a man named Solomon Little. And they announce to the crowd that this
When Captain Flint first arrived on this island,
He gained influence faster than any man I'd seen before, or since. I heard men say...
Oh yeah, this will be new to Billy, won't it? Like, John's favour.
But it was clear to me the reason why he was so good at bending men towards his will was he knew the power of a story, and how to harness it to his own ends. And that man there, I would argue, may very well be his equal.
They put the rope around his neck. Now listen to that exciting.
You know it isn't even his. Can't trust a fucking thing out of his mouth.
Shit.
Yeah, the story's his, the story isn't his. But
Shit.
the power of the telling, that is clearly his.
Yeah. He's a bit like a magician, isn't he, Silver?
But God help us if he ever realizes what else he could use it to accomplish.
Good show, man. Yep.
If Captain Flint is to come through this alive, we will need to be focused and at our best.
What's he laughing at?
What the hell was that?
Oh, are they the ones? Oh, okay.
You said if we told Flint the gold was gone, you get another crew to go back and get it. And we could have a bigger share.
So why would you try and blow that, you fucking idiots?
The men on this ship face grave danger ahead. So when you sit behind them grinning like a fucking child, you can see how that presents a problem.
Yeah.
It might elicit the very questions we came on this fucking trip to avoid in the fucking first place. I said,
Damn, he's man.
No one's asking questions. No one knows shit, so leave me alone about it.
What an idiot. What an absolute idiot.
that man has the potential to be a very real problem for the two of us.
Yeah.
The other day, I received word from one of Max's girls that Charlotte had left the island.
Oh, that's what she knows about. Okay. Oh, the missing girl and
Charlotte's savings.
oh.
Charlotte didn't trust the other girl.
Oh
Didn't
shit.
trust the terms. So she entrusted it to me.
I wouldn't trust you with bloody piss all, love. Oh, and they putting two and two together that it's a lie.
Max somehow got the information about the Urker out of this man's head. Murdered him, and then one of her own girls.
She just got to be in her bonnet with Max, and she's just...
I believe Max learned about the prize. I believe somehow she managed to convince the island it had disappeared. I believe that right now, she and her partners are preparing to retrieve it and bring it back to this place. Were that to happen, the thieves and their like would flourish here, and your plans for this place would be doomed to failure.
Shit. Oh, gold. Shit. So she's kind of got some things right, but she's Max isn't in it as much as that. Well, she's kind of is, I suppose, actually, but... Ooh, great shot.
What lies ahead, I'm afraid I may be wholly unprepared for. I always thought this journey would end in battle. A fight. But now, as it turns out, something else lies at the end of this road. Judgment. Not of Massa, but of me. And the man that I've become, and this entire endeavor hangs in the balance of that judgment.
You can defend that man? There are good arguments in defense of him.
For some of his deeds. Perhaps for most of them. But there are some things that Captain Flint has done that cannot be defended. The darker things. And the moment he reveals that he knows these things may be the moment that this all comes crashing down. He is going to render judgment. And it all depends on what he sees standing before him. Me.
Flint
My
or
name.
Yeah, Flint or McGraw. Damn.
Sometimes he's just so fucking stubborn. Always been like that.
Well, if you can think of something to say to him to get him to fall in line, now would be a good time.
Say to him. Take me past that now.
Past him.
Oh shit, is that why they keep showing
The
him?
point to solve the problem for good.
Oh, dang. Ooh. But won't that look more dodgy? Oh, shit. He gone. Shit. Yeah, you've got to play this cool now, because you just came running up. Like you knew something. I feel it makes more sense to leave it.
It is astonishing how much damage a woman can do once you let her in the door.
Is he talking about you? He's talking about Miss Bonnie.
I'm talking about Miss Guthrie. We all know what happened up at that fort. He lets her in. She walks off with a prize worth a fortune, leaving him to swing in the wind for it. Right now, Charles is either fighting to preserve his captaincy and looking for any good argument to win them a fortune and quickly, or he's dead and some new captain is wrestling with the same question.
What are you saying?
Where does one store a fortune in gold coins? In a goddamn fort.
Ooh.
Please go with him so he doesn't get killed.
Ooh, okay. I do like Vane and Jack together. I do like their scenes.
You said he could sink us. He gave me a look.
Let me see if I have that. Flint gives an order, but to get you men to follow it, I need to come down here, put on a show, and convince you it's in your interest. But I give you a look, and you're willing to murder a man over it?
I listen to Flint because you tell me it's in my interests. I listen to you because I know you give a shit about my interests, and I'm the only one thinks that way.
Damn, yeah, he's really getting the crew on side, isn't he, John? Throughout this whole season, we've just seen him, like, his popularity and, like, the respect. Like, he could proper do a mutiny, you know, I reckon, if he wanted to. Like, over Flint. If he decides to, whew, that'd be hella interesting. Ooh.
I've told you my father is a reasonable man. And that is true. At one point, he was even reasonable about the issue of quelling piracy. Until I received a letter from him, years ago, in which he recounted to me the story of a ship. The ship which was attacked was named the Maria Lane.
Wasn't
the
that...
ship was set upon by Captain Flint and his men.
Yeah, oh. Oh, we're gonna find out who he killed.
His name was Alfred Hamilton.
Alfred Hamilton. Oh, it's his dad. He killed his dad. Boom. Yeah, fuck that prick.
That he fell under Captain Flint's sword.
Ooh.
Suggested he'd been hunted.
Ooh, shit. Damn. Shit. Makes sense. Makes sense now, why?
That he would dedicate his life to eradicating it. When you return me to Charlestown, turn around and sail away.
Damn. Is this basically saying this guy's not gonna have any of it, her father? Oh shit, that's mad. That was his dad. Makes absolute sense why he did that. He would be the first person he'd go for.
I'm the one who learned Alfred Hamilton was a passenger on that ship. I knew the moment I told you what it would drive you to do. Knew the danger it would put you in. Knew the horrors it would incite.
Shit.
And yet I told you anyway. If you're going to face judgment behind those walls, then so should I. For if anyone was responsible for what happened that day, it's me.
Oh, I really like Mrs. Barlow now. Miranda.
You see, he made these people unafraid. And everyone realized, like just about anything else in this life, the moment you stop fearing it, it loses all its power.
Oh shit.
The governor is a friend! The governor gave very specific
Shit.
instructions.
Oh shit. Come on, girl, say something.
They're telling the truth. He's an old friend of my father's. I remember him. I know him. And if you strike him again, my father will know you did so after I made this clear to you.
Nice, nice. Well done, Abigail. Alright, so they've got an audience with him, it looks like, at least. They've got in the door. This guy seemed in on the plan the first time around, but it seems like he's against it all now.
Welcome to Charlestown.
Okay. Oh, is that like... Oh. Oh, I hope they haven't then turned on Vane. Nah, they wouldn't, like, kill Vane off screen, surely. Oh, shit, they've wrecked the place. Oh. Who is it? It's not Vane. Is it not Vane? No. Oh, shit. It's her dad, isn't it? It's her dad. He's killed her dad. Fuck. I thought he might just ransom him or something for the girl. But nah. Oh, and they just made some sort of amends as well, haven't they? Yeah, that's her dad. That's her dad.
This was found pinned onto him.
Oh, God.
I was once a slave. I know too well the pain of the yoke on my shoulders. I know the freedom of having cast it off. So I'm resolved. I will be no slave again. And as I am free, I hereby claim the same for Nassau. Richard Guthrie was engaged in an effort to see her return to the rule of a king. To see the yoke returned. He betrayed Nassau. And thus,
shit.
as always to traitors.
Did he really?
I was warned about you. Warned you would betray me. I'd hoped you and I shared enough to make...
Is he going to betray her again?
I'd hoped those warnings were wrong. But I know you too well. So I prepared. In case they were right.
Ooh. Ooh.
You removed the girl from my possession. But in turn, the man of war moved on from the bay. Moved on from a position of heightened security. Moved on to a place where its attention, Captain Flint's attention, will be so very occupied.
Oh! They're fucking there! Oh, shit.
You should have known me well enough to know, one way or another.
Oh!
Claim it. And once I
Fuck.
do, I'll be returning to Nassau to settle the rest of my accounts.
Oh, shit! Fuck, he's right there. Like, they're right by the ship. Oh my days. Shit, so he planned for the betrayal all the time. He anticipated it. I'm not sure, he said he was betraying to the English, so was her dad still going to play her anyway? Or is Flint just saying that? I'm not sure, not Flint, sorry, Vane just saying that. I'm not sure, but I wouldn't be surprised at all. I still didn't trust him. But yeah, alright, so Eleanor's dad's dead. Vane's killed him. Yeah, I feel R.I.P. Vane and Eleanor, whatever their ship name is. Eleanor, I don't know. Oh yeah, and then we had, like, obviously, yeah, Flint speak, you know, with all the Abigail stuff, and yeah, and Abigail's giving him a warning, you know, my father's not, like, reasonable with pirates, and you most of all. He holds you in contempt, sort of thing. And we see, finally, who he killed, and that it was Thomas's dad, who, and Mrs. Barlow's told him, you know, she found out he was on the ship, and she's told him, and boom, you know, he's dead, and I think they said he killed the woman as well. So, yeah. So that's all, like, but that makes sense now, you know, obviously, yeah, relating that back to the last season, you know, when we just saw Billy talking about it to the matey, I can't remember his name, you know, and it seemed, I was like, damn, that's cold, but, I mean, it's still cold, but also, fuck that guy, you know, yeah, and I get it, and it makes sense, because, yeah, it lost him his love, essentially, it lost him Thomas, so, yeah, Flint was probably just on freefall for a little while after all that, you know, that was very early, I feel, in, like, you know, from what he was, becoming what he was, you know, in an army and an organised kind of rational kind of guy, mostly, to the kind of unhinged kind of emotionally charged guy he is now. So yeah, I suppose Flint just runs on like the memory of Thomas and what he wanted to create, and yeah, wanting to create this perfect, you know, this peaceful Nassau and just this place where people can prosper and, you know, and safe from the British, which yeah would make sense why because he was discharged. So yeah, so that's all that stuff, and then you've just got so the madam, I still can't remember her name. I just call her the madam, the former madam. She's been spying for Eleanor, and yeah, she's worked out, you know, through little bits and pieces, yeah, about, you know, the couple that Anne killed last episode or the episode before, and yeah, and she's kind of worked it out more or less. You know, she's not put all the pieces together like. So that's something else for Eleanor to think on and work about, but maybe that won't take such a important precedent now after that. I feel Vane's probably the main focus, but Max has certainly got to be careful. She is getting a little big for her boots, and also people are now aware that Jack's going off for this treasure. I'm not sure where Anne is, where she sent Anne. Maybe just for smaller little bits and pieces, but yeah. Anyway, so yeah, that is really, things are really intense in now, and yeah, and so they're in Charlestown, Flint and Mrs. Barlow, and they're speaking to this Ash guy. So so yeah, we'll see what comes of that in the final 2 episodes. So yeah, all right then, guys. So I will see you in a few short seconds for the next episode. But yeah, all right then, guys. Peace out. I'll catch you soon. Bye.